dancers! My name is Rachel, and I am the school director at the School of the Mark Morris Dance Center. I'm so excited to be dancing with you guys today. I know some of you were with us last week, and I had a really great time. I hope that you did too. And some of you are new, which is also wonderful. We're going to do some things that are brand new and some things that you've seen before if you were with us last week or if you've danced with me before. Grown-ups, before you pop out and let us get started, a couple of things I just want to make you aware of. First, you can find the playlist for this class as well as the lesson plan for this class down in the description box below. So you can redo class anytime you'd like. This video will also be stored on our website, so you can come back and watch again at another time if you'd like. In addition to that, we have a whole bunch of other classes that you can check out as well. Right now, as you may be aware, due to the pandemic, our programming is suspended and many of our performances have been canceled. For that reason, we are still engaging with you and dancing with you through these online videos, and it's really meaningful for us. We hope it is for you too. If you have a second and you have the means, you can also click below to our relief fund and make a donation in support of continuing these classes online and our programming to come in the future. And we would really appreciate it. Any amount is wonderful. With that, we're gonna get started. So let me make sure my camera is situated the way I want it. All right, so dancers, just like I said, we're gonna do some things that you may have seen before and some things that you may not have. So before we get started, I want you to make sure that your thinking caps are on. Can you take it on, your thinking cap, grab it from the air and pull it on your head? Are you thinking and paying attention to the video that's happening in front of you? Okay, good. What about our listening ears? Can you check your ears? Are your listening ears turned on? Wiggle them. Wiggle them side to side. Are they listening closely? Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but I bet you can hear me. All right, dancers. So we don't have a musician like we usually do when we're in a dance studio, but I do have my phone. And through my phone, I'm gonna play some music from my friend, Mr. Michael Wall. So you'll hear it through my phone and we can all dance along together. We're gonna get started by warming up with our feet. So sit down on the ground. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. And we're gonna work on pointing our feet. Do you see my feet pointed down toward the ground, my toes touching the ground? And flexing our feet. Do you see my feet pointing up toward the ceiling? Flexed feet. So we're gonna do both of those along with the music. Let me turn on the music for us. There's Mr. Michael Wall. All right, turn your listening ears on. We have to dance along with the music. Are you listening? Are you sitting up nice and tall? Is your spine able to get a little taller? Okay. Are you ready? Hands on your hips, legs out long. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. We point our toes, flex our feet. Point our toes and flex our feet. A little quicker. Point and flex. Point and flex even quicker. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Oh my goodness, again. We point our toes and flex our feet. Point our toes and flex our feet. Little faster. Point and flex. Point and flex. The fastest. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you see my arms up high? My arms are in 5th position right now. Are your arms in 5th position? Bring them up high like mine. Let's try it one more time. We point our toes, flex our feet. Point our toes and flex our feet. Point and flex. Point and flex real fast. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Oh my goodness. Good job, dancers. Lower down your arms. Let's clap our hands together. We're gonna make our sandwich with our feet today. So I think I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but you can make whatever kind of sandwich you want. So put some of your sandwich supplies on one foot. I'm putting my peanut butter on this foot, spreading it on. And then put the rest of your sandwich supplies on the other foot. I'm putting my jelly on this foot. All right, make sure you get it all off your hands. All right, and then glue your feet together to make your sandwich. Keep your sandwich glued together. Is your spine still nice and tall? Are you sitting up as tall as you can? Is your head reaching up toward the ceiling, like my head? Okay, let's start to flutter our butterfly wings. I'm gonna turn on our music. Are you fluttering your butterfly wings up and down, like mine? My legs are my butterfly wings. All right, do you still have your thinking cap on? Double check, is it on there? Mine's still there. Okay, I'm gonna use my thinking cap to turn on my imagination. I'm gonna try to think of a place I'd like to fly to with my butterfly wings today. Think about it really hard. Where do you want to fly to today? Where do I want to fly? Holding onto my feet. Last week I flew to the beach. Today I think I'm gonna fly to the forest. Where are you gonna fly? Can you tell me? I can't hear you, but I bet maybe somebody wanted to fly to the park. Sometimes my students like to fly to Disney World. Fly wherever you want. Let's flutter our wings really big to fly. Let's flutter our wings really small. Imagine with your thinking cap and your imagination that the floor below you is like the sky. Can you imagine as if you were flying through the air what you might see down below you? Look all around and look around the other way. Look through the sky. Look through the sky one more time. Can you flutter your wings really fast? Can you flutter your wings really slowly? Let's land down on the ground in our special destination we chose. Can you take the top of your head down onto your feet for a stretch? Head touching your sandwich. Can you take your nose down to your stinky toes? Give them a sniff. Oh, do they smell bad? Wave hello to me. I'm waving hello to you. Hi, dancers. Nice to see you. Sitting up nice and tall again. Settling in. Dancers, I'm going to count you in. When we count in a dance class, we count in with a 5, 6, 7, 8. When I count you in, I want you to make a very small seed shape. It's springtime. Did you know that? In springtime, seeds grow into big plants. We're going to be kind of like seeds growing into big plants. I have a plant right here. This plant was a seed at one time. A seed is nice and small and circle shaped. So I'm going to count you in, and you're going to make your small seed shape. 5, 6, 7, 8, and seed. Are you a small seed? Turning on my music. Dancers, our seeds are going to grow into big, big trees. We're going to have 16 counts to grow into a big tree, just like the trees that grow in the springtime. We'll grow a little bit quicker than those trees, though. 16 counts. So I'm going to count you in with those dancer counts again. Get ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. You grow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you in a tree shape? A shape has to freeze very still. Are you frozen very still in your tree shape? My arms are kind of like branches. Are your arms like branches right now? Maybe you can switch and make them like branches. Freeze. What else grows out of a seed? Let's make a flower shape. Dancers, when I say go, switch your shape to a flower shape and freeze. Go! My flower has 2 petals going out to the side. What What's your flower look like? Do you have petals on your flower? Dancers, can we make a bush shape that's down low to the ground? When I say go, you're gonna go and make that round shape. Go. Are you making the shape like I am? I can't see, but I bet you are. Dancers, when I say go, you're gonna stand up tall with both hands on your hips. Go. Good job. That was a lot of fun. So, dancers, last week we learned about locomotor movements. Those are movements that move us through space. Because we're in a little bit smaller of a space than usual, we did some of our locomotor movements in place. And some of us did them moving back and forth. And some of us did them moving side to side. We learned a lot of different steps though. So we're gonna do those steps, but it's gonna be a little bit different today. There's gonna be two very important roles. Some of us are gonna be performers, and some of us are gonna be audience members. And we'll switch back and forth. A performer, do you know what a performer is? If you know, can you tell a grown-up that's nearby you right now, what's a performer? Did you say somebody who dances? In dance class, a performer is somebody who dances, somebody who does something that gets to be watched by an audience. They present something. It could be a dance. It could be playing a musical instrument. For us, it's going to be dancing. That's how we're going to perform. Now, what about that other role I said, audience member? Does anybody know what that means? Did you ever hear that before? Audience members, what could that be? Is that somebody who never ever comes to dance class? No. What's an audience member? Is that somebody who eats a lot of bananas? No. An audience member is somebody who watches the dance that we do. An audience member has to use their watching eyes, kind of like binoculars almost. We can put on our watching eyes when we're being an audience member. Can you practice with me, your audience member watching eyes? And they watch the performer. So sometimes I'm going to be the performer and you're going to be the audience member. And then other times you're going to be the performer and I'm going to be the audience member. So we'll go over each step and we'll take turns. Make sure your listening ears are on. Wiggle them, make sure they're on. All right, let's hear the music. So our first locomotor step is going to be marching. You be the audience first. Are your audience goggles on? Are you watching? All right, I'm going to be the performer. I'm marching. I'm marching in place. What do you notice as an audience member? Can you see that my knees are going up high? Can you see that I'm moving from side to side now? And back in front. I think I'm ready to switch. How about I be the audience member and you be the performer? I'm going to turn on my goggles. I'm watching. Can you do your marches as a performer? Oh, I can see your knees are going up so high. I'm so proud. Keep going. Can you march back and forth? Over to this way, can you march? How about over to this way? Can you march over to this way? Can you march up close to me? Oh, too close. Back up, march backwards. Whoa. Let's try another step. Let's switch, okay? You be the audience, and I'll be the performer. What about skips? A skip goes step, hop, step, hop. I'm skipping. What if I skipped in a circle? Can I do my locomotor step in a circle? Are you watching, audience members? Can you try? All right, I'm the audience. You're the performer. Do your skips. Step, hop, step, hop. Are you skipping around in a circle? Can you do yours in a circle like I did? Wow. Do you think you can skip backwards? Can you skip backwards, dancers? All right, now I'm watching. Are you skipping backwards? Oh, careful, don't bump into anything. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of skipping. What if we tried something different? What if we tried a locomotor step that's down on a low level? How about crawling? I'm the performer. You be the audience. Are your audience goggles on? Okay. I'm crawling back and forth. Back and forth. Hi, William. Crawling forward. Crawling backwards. Can you guys try that now? Get down low. You're the performer, I'm the audience. Go on a low, low level and start your crawls. Do you know how to crawl in a zigzag? Whoa. Do you know how to crawl backwards? Do you know how to crawl really fast? Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you crawl really slow? Good job, dancers. Should we try another step? I'm gonna stand up tall. You stand up tall too. Let's do jumps. Jumps go from 2 feet up in the air to 2 feet again. Watch me jump. I'm the performer, you're the audience. Jump. Let's switch. I'll watch you. Jump. Whoa. Can we do this one together? Let's go together. Jump, jump, jump. Jump as high as you can, dancers. Up and down. Can you jump back and forth? Let's jump back and forth. Let's take 3 big jumps forward. 1, 2, one more. 3. Were you careful with your body? Okay, good. All right, dancers. Dancers, I need you to take a seat down on the ground. We're gonna do some stretching. But first, let's take a couple of deep breaths. Follow along with me. We take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And in. Arms go up toward the sky. Out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, dancers. Let's try a couple different yoga poses that we can use as stretches. The first one we're going to try, follow along with me, is the boat pose. Can you balance on your bottom like it's a boat? Lift your feet up like mine, up in the air. Can you lift your hands up in your boat? Let's row our boat. Whoa! Are you balancing? Rowing our boat. And balance still in your boat. Are your arms reaching forward, dancers? Could you reach them up to the sky? Wow. Let's try another yoga pose. This one's a little bit more of a stretch. Our cat and our cow. I get on my hands and my knees. Make sure your back is flat like a table to get started. And then, just like an angry Halloween cat, round your spine up toward the ceiling. Is your spine rounded up? Do you see how curved my spine is? My back? Look back at your legs. And then we drop down into our cow. Look at how my spine arched. My back is arched now. I'm in my cow. Let's go back to our cat. Round spine. Back to our cow. Arched spine. One more time. Round cat. Super fast cow. Wow. Okay, dancers. Do you think we could try our downward dog? I'm gonna tuck my toes under. Do you see how my toes are down on the ground? And then I'm gonna plant my hands down into the ground in front of me. My knees come up. My bottom goes up toward the ceiling. And I'm moving my legs back and forth in my down dog. It's like I'm making a triangle shape with my body. Can you hold your down dog really still? Can you move your knees back and forth? Hold still just one more time. Let's lower our knees down into our child's pose. My legs go wide apart and my feet glue together. I reach my arms out long. I drop my head down on the ground. And I stretch. Are you stretching? This one's called child's pose. Like children, like kids. Let's do one more yoga pose, standing up tall. Rise up on your feet, growing tall. This one's called mountain. We stand very still. We reach our hands forward. We look forward. Are you growing your head up toward the ceiling like a tall, tall mountain? Can you grow a little taller, dancers? A little bit more. Staying still. Nice mountains. Good job, dancers. It's time for our plie song. We learned a couple different steps last week. One was our plie. Can you plie with me? Plie. Or releve. Can you releve with me? Releve. We took our arms to second. Are your arms out in second like mine are? Like I'm hugging a very big tree. Or I'm about to hug a very big tree, really. And we took our arms to fifth. Can you take your arms up to fifth? We did this earlier in class. All right, dancers, let's sing along with our song. If you know the words, you can sing with me. Take your feet in first position, like a pizza. Hands on your hips. Stand tall. Ready? Here we go. Plie and stretch, plie and stretch, releve, releve. You take your arms to second, then take them to fifth, and lower arms, lower feet. Let's open our legs out to second position. My feet are right under my shoulders. My hands are on my hips. Ready? Here we go. We plie and stretch, plie and stretch, releve, releve. We take our arms to second, then take them to fifth, and lower arms, lower feet. Good job, dancers. How'd you do? Did you remember that song? Oh, it was your first time doing that song? Oh, not everyone. Some of us have done it before, I think. Can we try it one more time? Can you sing along with me this time? The words we use in the song, we use plie, stretch, releve, take your arms to second. What's the other one? We take our arms to, what's that last position called? What was it? Was it 42nd position? No. Was it 120th position? No. Oh, fifth position. Okay, let's try singing along together. Heels together and toes apart, first position, here we go. Hands on our hips. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We plie and stretch, plie and stretch, releve, releve. We take our arms to second, then take them to fifth, and lower arms, lower feet. Last time, we're gonna put our legs out in second position again, right underneath our shoulders, hands on your hips. 5, 6, 7, 8. We plie and stretch, plie and stretch, releve, releve. We take our arms to second, then take them to fifth, and lower arms, lower feet. Hop back to your first position, dancers. Awesome job, round of applause. Now dancers, last week we learned about levels. That's kind of where you do different steps. We learned about steps in both classes. Today we're going to learn about energy. Energy is how you do things, how you put your energy into something. There's 2 types of energy we're going to talk about today. Our sharp energy and our smooth energy. 2 different ways of moving. What does it mean when you move sharp? So this is me moving my arm very sharp. Ready? Sharp. And this is me moving it very smooth. When I move my arm sharp, it's like I'm moving it really quickly somewhere. It's like I'm moving it with a lot of tension. It's like it's really spiky almost. Spiky movement. Let's move both of our arms out to the side, nice and sharp. Sharp. Can you try it again? Move. Can you move your arms back and forth really sharp? Sharp. Can you move your arms around in a circle really sharp? Sharp. Whoa. That's our sharp movement. Can we try dancing really sharp along with our music? Music is on. Move your arms. Let's try just our arms really sharp. Can you move your arms really sharp on a low level? How about our legs? Can you move your legs really sharp? It's kind of like I'm a robot. Can you move your legs sharp down low? Okay. Can we try that with smooth? I'm going to change the music. Let's try moving our arms really smooth on a high level. Kind of like I'm moving through water as my arms go smooth. spiky like when we moved sharp. Slower, like we're moving through a pool or the ocean. Can you move your arms smooth down low? Can you move your legs smooth down low? Can you move your legs smooth up high? Can you move your whole body smooth? Wow, like you're moving through water. Really nice, dancers. And pause. Wow, those were really different from each other, weren't they? Some of them were, when we moved sharp, it was like we were spiky. And when we moved smooth, it was like we were moving through water. We're gonna play a game I like to play with my dancer friends called freeze dance. There's a couple rules to this game. The first rule, when you hear the music, you have to be moving and dancing. The second rule, when the music stops, you have to freeze. That means, just like in the beginning of class, you make a shape and you hold it. Do you think you can do that? All right, let's try freeze dance with smooth movement. Wait for the music. Do you hear the music? Moving smooth. Remember, when you hear the music, you're moving. Keep dancing any way you'd like, using smooth movement. You can be up high or down low. Did you freeze? The music stopped. I hope you froze. Can we try that with sharp movement? When you hear the music, start dancing again. Sharp this time. Can you move sharp down low? Did you freeze? Okay, your turn. I'm gonna turn on the smooth movement. I'm gonna be an audience member. Are you dancing smooth? Do you hear the music? I have my audience goggles on. Are you dancing smooth? Keep moving, don't forget to move. I see a lot of arms moving, I think. Did you freeze? Let's try it again with sharp movement. I'm watching. Are you moving sharp and spiky? Quickly? Sharp dancers. Keep going. The music's still going. Move with your arms really sharp. And then move with your legs really sharp. Did you freeze? Are you frozen? Okay. Let's try one more time. I'm going to play a different kind of music, and you can dance however you'd like when you hear the music. You can do sharp, you can do smooth, or you could do something in between. Here we go. Dance however you'd like. Any kind of movement you want to do. Maybe you remember some of the steps we learned from earlier using your skips or even your plies. Do you want to grow tall like a tree in your dance? Making your branches go wide. Maybe you want to flutter like a butterfly in your dance. Whatever you want, keep going. I'm watching you like an audience member. I'm just going to put on one goggle so I can use the other hand for the music. Don't forget, when the music stops, that means you have to freeze. Did you freeze? Did you do it? Okay. Let's try one more time. However you like. Dancing around. Maybe you do your jumps. Maybe you swing your arms. Your sharp movement. Or your smooth movement. I'm watching like an audience member. Freeze! Good job, dancers. Let's take a couple breaths to cool down. Sitting down, crisscross applesauce. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in, reaching your arms up high. And deep breath out, reaching your arms down low. 2 more times. Deep breath in through your nose and blow the air out your mouth. 2 more. And breath out. Last one. Reach your arms up as high as you can. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. That's all for today, dancers. Good job. I'm so happy you were able to dance with us today. Once again, my name is Rachel. This was Creative Dance for ages 4 to 6. We have a ton of different classes that are available on our website. You can tune in and find something that works for you. We have them for all ages and for students with and without disabilities. So be sure to check that out. You can also access this class by coming to our website, and a reminder that the playlist and also the music that we used in class today are listed below. I'll be teaching this class again soon, so stay tuned, keep checking back for more classes, and I hope I get the chance to dance with you again. Have a good Monday.